Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I just received my brand new device shipped directly from China to Malaysia. This is the Honor Band 6 Honor's 6th generation budget friendly fitness band. And prior to this, I am actually using the Honor Band 4, the 4th generation Honor Band. Now between the 4th generation, which is here, and the 5th generation Honor Band 5, it's exactly the same. It looks and feel the same, except the 5th generation Honor Band has the SpO2 detection. So just got this just a few minutes ago, and this is almost like a completely new device. Let's do an unboxing and then connect it to the application and then see what is new. So let's just see. Let me just put this aside. I have not opened this before, so from the bottom, I think. But before that, let's have a look at the box. So it says it's all in Chinese characters, Honor Band 6 fitness band. Okay, now just off the bat, you can actually see like the screen is already much bigger. In terms of the features, I'm just going to see if we can zoom in here. It's got a 1.47 inch AMOLED display. That's compared to the minuscule 0.95 inch on the Honor Band 4 and 5, which is on my left hand side. It's got multiple watch faces that we can configure and download. It's got long battery life. It's got fast charging. It's got heartbeat monitoring. It's got sleep monitoring. It's got SpO2, oxygen level monitoring. It's got women's health monitoring. It's got 10 different exercise routines. It's got automatic activity detection. It's got NFC. Not sure if my unit has NFC, but it says NFC. And it's water resistant until 5 ATM, so that's 50-meter water resistant. And and it looks a lot better than the previous Honor Band. So let's have a look. Now I bought this online at a price shipped to Malaysia of 170 plus ringgits. That's because it's not arrived yet here in Malaysia. Okay, I suppose, you know, once it arrives, this may go down to maybe 130 or 140 ringgits. I'm not sure, but this is the band. Let me just take a look. It's actually looks light and slim, but compared to the Honor Band 4, it's actually much larger. Alright, so leaving aside, in the box there is the magnetic charger cable and some documents and serial numbers, which I will put aside for now. Okay, so I think I may need to charge this first, but let's have a look at the charging cable. Now the difference between the new Honor Band 6 versus the old is that this comes with a magnetic charger cable. The older ones, which is 5 and before, has a clip-on. So let's just see if we can turn it on. So there are two magnetic charger points, and this is the magnetic cable. It's going to attach, and the magnet seems fairly strong. So it's actually booting up. So I'm going to say, this is the first time I'm setting it up, so I'm going to say English, install Huawei Health. Alright, so when you look for Huawei Health in the App Store or the Play Store, you need to install the Huawei Mobile Services app and then Huawei Health, but I already have it installed. So I've got Huawei Health installed. Remember, when you install Huawei Health, you will need to install the Huawei mobile services first and then install Huawei Health. There are lots of permissions that you need to turn on, one of which is actually location to add a band. So let's start. This is Huawei Health. So let me just see. I will need to go to devices, which is down here. Okay, so I actually have an existing Honor Band 4 and then a Huawei body fat scale. This is very useful. I'm going to say add, and then I'm going to say smart bands, and then look down the Honor Band 6, and then I am going to say pair. So you are connected to Honor Band 4.5. Connecting to Honor Band 6 will terminate your current connection. So yes, I need to move on. I'm just going to say OK. Okay, it's found in Honor Band 6. I'm just going to select. Then it's asked me to confirm. I'm going to say confirm. Pairing successful. I'm going to say auto download, auto update, and then continue. Right, so notifications, I'm just going to cancel. You can turn on notifications like this. Okay, let me just do this. Health, turn on notification for Huawei Health. Okay, so you can select which apps that you want to actually send you notification. Now, you actually see that this is actually a big tablet. So this is my Xiaomi tablet. So I'm just installed Huawei Health on this. Okay, so I'm just going to say done. Notifications that appear will be sent to your wearable device. Okay, let me just do that. For accurate heart rate measurement, tighten the band to about 1 finger. Okay, that's fine. All right. Now, so this is the first time I'm using it. This is being charged. It looks like it's got the Huawei fast charge or the Honor fast charge animation. And then let me just turn off the charge. Okay. So first thing is, let me move this aside. Okay. One of the things that will happen is once the watch, the fitness band is connected for the first time, it will look for any software updates and it will ask you to update the band to the latest version. The first update seems fairly quick. Probably will take about a minute or two. We'll come back after it's been updated. I have taken a look at the menu system of the Honor Band 6, and I will tell you that the navigation is quite a lot different from the older Band 4 or Band 5 or before that. So I'm going to attempt to quickly show you how to navigate around this new band. So first things first, there is a small plastic protector that is on the watch. I think I'll possibly just leave it there, or you can take it out. Now the watch, the band itself, it's got two sensors behind. You can see it glow green and orange. So the green color is for the heartbeat monitoring, and the orange is actually for the SpO2. The two silver dots up here is for the magnetic charger cable. And the band itself is silicone. It's fairly comfortable. Now the screen is a 1.47 inch screen, so it's about 50% larger than the Band 4 or Band 5. Other than that, there is one physical button, which I'll explain in a bit. And the screen is a touch screen. It's a 1.47 inch AMOLED screen. Now there are quite a few different watch faces that you can actually use, and the first thing I want to do to show you what the system looks like is on the main screen. You can swipe down. That turns on the quick controls. Now the first thing I want to do is hit this button. Okay, so this watch button over here is actually to turn on the permanent display. So this thing will time off after 5 minutes. This is configurable. Now if I turn this thing off after 5, 10 or 20 seconds, it will turn off. So if I turn this permanent screen on, it will turn off within 5 minutes. Thank goodness for that. So it's much easier to do the demo. Okay, so when you get the band, there are swiping actions and clicking actions. When you go through the menu, and anytime you find yourself that you feel lost, just click the home button. It brings you back to the main screen, which is the watch face. One click brings you to all the applications on the phone. One click brings you back to the home menu. So anytime you feel you're lost, just click the button to bring you back home. When you swipe down from the top, it brings you to the quick settings. From the quick settings, you can see that Bluetooth is connected. You can see the battery life with the percentage, and mind you, this is actually very readable. It's very large. The date and day. You can click any of these quick toggles. That's for the first one, which is the moon logo. It's for do not disturb. So if you turn this thing on, you will not get any notifications. Okay, so let me just turn this thing on. So that's do not disturb, and then do not disturb is off. Then there is this icon, which is like the alarm. This is for you to set your alarm to wake you up. Okay, now anytime you're in a screen that you want to go back, either you can press the home button, but that goes to home. If you want to go one screen back, you swipe from left to right. There. Okay, and then this button down here, which looks like a vibrating phone, is to find your device. So it rings your connected phone. Okay, so it rings your connected phone, as long as the phone is connected with Bluetooth. Okay, so I was just saying, when you go to settings, just maybe move it back a little bit. Now first thing is display. Okay, you can configure your watch faces. There are 9 different watch faces that you can configure, and this is done on the watch itself. Let me just go through some of this with you. All of them actually looks very nice on this much bigger screen. And if you like, you can actually use the Huawei Health app to download more watch faces. So this thing looks very Apple-ish, kind of a watch face. Okay, so let me just go back to setting, display, watch face. So you can select, this one looks quite nice with the color screen. Okay. So I'm going to leave it at default, okay, which is this. Okay, now the other thing about settings is, but before that, under display again, you can configure your brightness. There are 5 levels of brightness, and then advanced, you can configure how long the auto screen turn off. That's between 10, 15 and 20 seconds. And you can configure the screen off time. I've set it to 5 minutes so I can show you the demo easier. And anytime you want to go back, just swipe. Okay. You can configure your vibration, how strong you want it. You can configure do not disturb, your workout settings, and other things in the system. Right, you want to restart or power off or reset, that's all under here. Okay, so that's your quick toggle. Now when you swipe from bottom to up like this, you actually get notifications. Now I've tested with a few languages. English works fine, Chinese works fine. If you're using one of the Indian scripts, Indian languages scripts, it does not display, so you've got to use English, and it supports Chinese. Okay, and then you can swipe between left to right or right to left. That goes through your application. So this is your activity, Alipay, music controls, weather, your heartbeat. Okay, so if you're swiping the other way, it's cyclic. Okay, so you can just go through like this. Okay, now if you want to access all the applications, you have to hit the menu but hit the home button. So that actually brings you to all the applications. So let me just quickly go through that with you. So and it's not cyclic, so from the bottom you can go to settings. That's the settings that we look at. In fact, let me just do that again. So if you press home, okay, at the bottom is settings, then that's to configure the band, just like what we've gone through just now. There's find the phone, so if your phone is connected on Bluetooth, it will ring the phone. There is flashlight, so if you select flashlight, the screen will go white. This is just a very small flashlight for, okay, to light up the small area. Configure alarms, timer, countdown timer, stopwatch, Alipay, your weather, look at your notifications, music controls. I'll show you that in the app afterwards, and breathing exercises, stress monitoring, sleep monitoring. Okay, so I just got the band, I haven't gone to sleep yet. It looks like your activity records. It measures your oxygen levels, your SpO2, your heart rate, okay, your workout records, and also workout. So for example, if you want to do a workout, you just hit workout, select, like you want to do a there are 10 activities. So there's outdoor run, outdoor walk, indoor walk, outdoor cycle, indoor cycle, pool swim, elliptical, power rower, and also others. Okay, so if you want to do an indoor walk, just select, and then you can just say indoor walk. Okay, now this is just starting, and then if you want to end, you just click that button and then say stop. Okay, that's how you get to a workout. Now to measure your heart rate, you basically need to wear your watch, then press heart rate. So the heart rate is pretty accurate. Okay, now if you want to measure your SpO2, that takes a bit more time. So let me just turn on SpO2. Okay, so I've got like 97% SpO2 measurement, and the rest. Alright, so what we're going to do is, let's have a look at the app. So let me just zoom out. Let me just make sure that this is up. Right, so this is the Huawei Health app. and you can already see like I'm getting my heartbeat transferred over and my SpO2 transferred over, and the rest of it will automatically transfer over. Now to configure your band, you need to go to device or devices. Of course this you already have added, so click on the band. So it says connected, how many steps, how many calories burned, distance traveled. Now if you want to download more watch faces, you can do it through here, and then it tells you health monitoring. Okay, so if you hit health monitoring, you can turn on the, let me just make sure I can go in here and make it clearer, the Huawei True Sleep. So that's a better sleep measurement. It actually turns on, lets you turn on activity reminder. So if you've been sitting for more than an hour, it will buzz your hand. Turn on continuous heart rate monitoring, and also your automatic stress test. So if you want, you can turn this thing on. Then it's going to ask you first to calibrate. So let me just do this because I've not done it before. Okay, so it says put it over the hand like this. Okay, and then start. Then it's going to ask you a series of questions and then monitor your response to it, and then from that derive your stress. Alright, so I'm not going to complete this. Okay, then you can configure your alarms, okay, weather reports. Now under notifications, you can select which app that actually notifies you. Alright, so for example, let me just send a text or a so you can actually see the messages coming through on the band as well. Now device setting is also very important. You can basically turn on your music playback control, your Bluetooth connection reminder, disconnection reminder, and raise to wake. So right now if it's this is on, so if you want to raise to wake, so let me just turn off. Okay, so if you like raise it up, it doesn't go on, but if you turn on raise to wake, so it turns on. Okay, so I prefer this thing off. Now in terms of the music control, you need your music player to be actually on and playing. So if I go and then if I swipe and then go look for my music control, so it plays the music in the background app on the phone. Okay, so music controls is very helpful, especially when you have a Bluetooth headset connected to your phone as well. And the last option is of course firmware update. This is where you check for your firmware updates. Okay, and also to restore any factory settings. So this is a quick run through of the navigation and the menu. I just got this like half an hour ago, so I may not be fully aware of like all the small sub menus, but this will actually give you a good idea. Let me just turn on this so that I don't have to keep turning it on. How to navigate the application, as well as the band itself. Okay, let me give you my initial thoughts of the Honor Band 6, which is on my right hand side. I feel like I actually like this band a lot. I mean, having just touched it for like almost close to 1 hour and doing this video, I definitely like the much larger screen, which is 1.47 inch compared to the 0.95 inch of the Honor Band 4. And the bigger screen, I know I have not good eyes, the bigger screen lets me read the time and date, especially the date, much easier. Now the multiple watch faces is also really nice and very helpful and very stylish. The other thing is this always on display that lets me turn on the screen for like 5-10 minutes. This is also very useful for showing features off to friends or to teaching people. My Honor Band 4 doesn't have an SpO2 monitor, so the new band, which is the Band 6, does that very well, and the stress test is also very useful. Now other than that, the bigger screen of course lets me read notifications much easier, so that's going to be a lot more useful, although I cannot reply from the Honor Band 6. Other than that, it's pretty much the same function. It's a fitness band. The main reason is to track your steps, to track your activities, track your sleep. Of course, this Honor Band 6 has got the extra SpO2 function. Now, at the time of me receiving this, there's a direct shipment from China to Malaysia for about 170 ringgit. I believe when the Honor Band 5 was released, it was also about ringgit 150, and over the next few months the Honor Band 5 became close to 100 ringgit, so almost a 30% drop in price. Now I would say if you don't need the Honor Band 6 straight away, you can wait for it to come to our shores. It should reduce price to, I would say, maybe about 130 to 140 in the next few months. This Honor Band 6, it's actually almost equivalent to the Huawei Watch Fit, which is also like a miniature band like this with a big screen, and that is more than double the price of what I'm paying right now. So if you are thinking about the Huawei Watch Fit, this could be an option for a much cheaper price entry. I will go on using this Honor Band 6, and over the next few weeks and months I will maybe come back and share some extra thoughts. But off the bat, on the very first day, I'm already liking this band much more than the older Band 4, Band 5. Now comes the very important question. If I am a existing user of the previous band, if I'm a Band 5 user, I probably don't need to upgrade because it's got most of the same functions except for the bigger screen. If I'm on the Band 4, which is this one, it doesn't have SpO2, so this could be a very useful upgrade. Of course, then the other main question is, what if I don't have a band? Do I buy the Band 5, which is similar to this but with SpO2, for 100 ringgit, or do I buy the Band 6 for currently about 170-180 ringgit? I would go for the Band 6. Of course, if it's not urgent, I would wait a few more months and then go for the Band 6, because the much larger screen, which is still very light, and the longer battery will be a very much welcome upgrade to the older bands. And you can see that I have to keep clicking the Band 4 to keep it awake. Okay, so those are my initial thoughts on the band, and if you've got any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments below. Okay, see you all in the next video.